Okay, everybody, welcome back to Seminole Pro Tour 2011. We're here at Snooker's Billiards in Providence, Rhode Island. And we're going to do a match with Johnny Archer and Oscar Dominguez. Tom Alvin with inside pool. Should be a really good match here. Get the lag underway. Can you check that the stream's got audio when you get a chance? It's been a really great event here at Snookers. Johnny, of course, is playing great, as well as Oscar. Here you go. You just pop that on your head like so. Welcome, Tom McGonigal. How was that?
Yeah, that's a good pronunciation. Tom McGonigal. Yes.
McGonigal. Okay, good.
We're getting ready to watch Johnny Archer break the first rack. His opponent is Oscar Dominguez. Both well-known, well-respected players.
Watch the 7-ball. Oh, he wasn't going at that ball.
No.
This table's not taking the hard break. He made a ball.
Well, Johnny pocketed the ball.
All right, well, maybe today's different. It is raining outside.
Oh, is it ever?
It's pouring actually, so that can really make it, change the way that the table plays.
Yeah, these tables generally tighten up a little, and the rails play a little sharper. Johnny's going to push out here.
He's going to get that one right back. No?
No, Oscar's probably going to play safe. He's got a bunch of balls on the right-hand side of the table. He probably drift the cue ball over to. The only thing is he's going to hit the 1 into the 9 probably.
The 9 almost goes.
Yeah, it goes.
But you're letting loose of
yeah,
the 1 ball and the cue ball, so I look for him to play safe as well.
He's probably going to drag the cue ball over to the right-hand side rail. Try to use that group of balls sitting along the side rail for the safe. Well, no. He's elected to give it back. Sometimes the tough safety players, you might be better off giving the shot back.
Sure.
Let's see what Johnny had planned.
Johnny looks like he's banking it.
Well, he was able to escape hitting the 9 ball and played a beautiful safety.
Check out the angles. Yeah, it looks good.
That was a quality shot right there.
Make sure you press your mute. Make sure you undo your button when you're drinking and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Because it can hear it real well. So when you're ready, just press that button in. Just set it there. Just ask Jared to knock it over.
Yeah, watch that coffee. Now Oscar's going to try to jump the 7 ball here and make contact with the 1 ball.
Nice.
What a shot. Wow. What a great shot.
Now he's hooked again.
Yeah. Well, he's going to keep it out, it looks like.
He's got to jump this one too.
Yeah, the only problem is he doesn't have a lot of room between the rail and the 7 ball to get in to make that 2 ball. I would say he would try a 2 to 3 rail kick here, but I've been wrong. It's tough though. These guys are so offensive minded today. But
They want to win.
wow, he hit that ball. He almost made it too, and got a little lucky on his leave. Had he made that, he was in trouble again. It's really difficult to play defense these days against these these people that are jumping over everything. It's taken so much out of the defensive play. You have to be a very offensive-minded player today. This first rack could set the whole tone for the match, so it's
Yeah,
very it's very important to come out and be aggressive and try to get a jump on your opponent. Usually the people that win the first, this is a
yeah,
back
they
and
do.
forth rack, and the person that wins this rack, the player, he's coming out with a big advantage.
He has an advantage, but the problem is this table's not breaking good, so it's
Well,
anybody's game, really. Johnny just smashed him. I mean, he got an okay roll, but he didn't get shape on the one.
but
Nice hit.
yep.
I think he's gonna. Wow, how
Oh,
lucky is
oh
that?
my God.
Great shot.
Yeah, this looks like a real problem for he can kick side to side here, but Oscar's really come up with a very fortunate shot. He hit the 2, he drew back and got the cue ball down on the 8 ball. Well, Johnny made a nice hit, but and he tied up the 8 ball. It's not over yet. If the 5 was sitting better right here, Oscar might choose to break open the 8 and 9, but the 5 isn't really sitting that well. He may break the 8 and 9 using the 5 ball also. I think this would be the better place to break them open if he was going to go for the breakout. No, he's not breaking it out.
Yeah, he had a perfect opportunity right there too.
Yeah, but there wasn't If the 6 was sitting closer to the side pocket, he definitely would have broken that. But I think he was choosing to break it with the 7, because it looks like if he hit the 9 into the 8, the 8 would probably go into the corner pocket. But he didn't get over far enough, as far as he would have liked, I believe, to shoot this 6 ball. Oh,
Wow, hung it.
yeah, he missed that shot. And he left Johnny in a good spot to make the 6 and come up, stay inside of the 7 ball near the side rail with the cue ball and make the 7 and probably break the 8 and 9. We have another match going on. Shane Van Boning is playing John Mora. Try to keep you updated on the scores there also.
Ball down.
Johnny's he's in a good spot now. He could have been a little closer to the side rail.
He's going to be able to go right into this 9-8.
Yeah, he's going to go into there.
He may be coming in from the rear end of it though, the rear side of it.
No, he's going back rail with English.
Looks like it goes, but there's a chance it can miss. I mean, Johnny doesn't miss too much, but yeah, he'll just have to throw some heavy spin on this ball.
Oh, he's looking at it right now where he doesn't want to make the 8.
Right.
When he breaks him open, he wants to leave that 8 ball on the table. That's really getting pretty precise on how you play this game. The problem is if he made the 8, the way he would hit the cue ball would hit the 9 would stick there and his cue ball would come down table and he wouldn't have a good shot at the 9.
There he goes. See what I mean about him missing it?
Yeah, he did.
Should have came into the back rail into the 8 that way.
Well,
that's easy to miss that ball. You got to really dive it. If it doesn't catch, then you're going to miss it.
Yeah, well, he was trying to be so fancy, he didn't hit the ball.
Sure didn't.
He's going to try to thin this 8 ball real thin and bring the cue ball down near the 10 ball, possibly behind it. I don't know. It looks like he's being aggressive here and trying to bank it. Played a safety bank, excuse me. Well, Oscar's looking at an old-fashioned spot shot from the back rail, basically. The shot we don't play anymore because none of the balls are spotted anymore.
Nice.
I hit that nice, sweet,
that one in there.
beautiful position too. He's got to feel good about that shot. That loud noise in the background was Shane Van Boney breaking on table 3. The score there is 1-1. He's playing John Moore. And Oscar's going to take the first game here, it looks like. Yep. Yep. That was quite a tactical rack there.
Yeah, it was.
You could easily get an over-under of probably 2 shots per rack, and at the caliber of play here, and they probably had 5 or 6 chances apiece at the table there. I hope the spectators didn't get bored because that was a great rack. Well, let's see how Oscar's going to be breaking today. Well,
Hard break's not working.
Yeah, he's come up dry. Yeah, 10 ball it's really difficult because in 9 ball it's easy to find a groove and get the wing balls going in. 10 ball you're trying to break a lot of balls. The second ball's into the side pocket, and sometimes it just doesn't work. And he not only didn't make a ball, he left Johnny a good starting shot. And the 5 ball looks like it could be a problem in this rack. I don't know if it goes on the side. He might have to just run to the 4 and play safe on the 5. Either that or try to come down that long side rail and shoot the 5 in the opposite corner pocket. If he doesn't get that, he risks not having an easy safety play, where if he stays in front of the 5 ball out here, he can lock him up on the 7. None of these players want to leave the table, but when you leave your opponent kicking at a ball, it's a little better feeling. Of course, now you're risking the anything can happen factor. It appears that Johnny's left Oscar a side rail kick. He should definitely hit this ball. Looks like he's trying to drive it out off the back rail, side rail, and up table, and stick Johnny on the back rail. No. He didn't. he didn't get what he wanted. It's like a Cracker Jack box. Sometimes you get what you want, and sometimes you don't. He's left Johnny too easy of a start here. He should run the rack.
Oh, definitely going to run it.
Yeah, he's hit that just a little short. He would have preferred to go up higher and be shooting the 6, so the cue ball just naturally went down to the 7 on the side. But now he's probably going to change his plan and shoot the 7 in the corner pocket. What players try to do, I know I do it, and I believe the rest of the players do. They make a plan mentally in their mind how they want to run the rack, and then they try to execute it. And what happens sometimes is your plan, you have to change your plan. It's like going to rob a bank and you come out and you got a flat tire.
Wow,
Sometimes,
he almost rattled that ball.
Yeah,
What were you saying there at the end?
well, if you went out to rob a bank and you went in and got the money and came out and you had a flat tire, that obviously you need to change your plan. So sometimes running out a rack, if you can execute the plan the way you originally seen it, that means your mind and body are kind of in sync. Uh-oh, he's gonna scratch.
Wow.
Wow, that's wow, that is
Never can tell what's going to happen in this game.
no. No. No, he just lost the cue ball on that shot. And it may have all resulted from him not getting up on the 6 ball the way he wanted to. Okay.
Okay, just press that button. This one here.
Well, Oscar took advantage of that mistake by Johnny, and he's gone on to a 2-0 lead. Both of these players are very, as I like to say, they like to take their time. Uh, they don't rush into things.
Oh, these are definitely two players that take their time.
I look at this game like I'm eating my favorite meal because it's something I really enjoy doing, and I don't want to rush through it. I've been accused of playing slow, but I you know, I like to be sure of what I'm doing because any mistake can be very costly in this game.
Definitely. The slightest error can be you'll be punished.
Yeah. Well, Johnny's played a safety, possibly lined up a 1-10 combination for himself. Should he get ball in hand here? And I would venture to say that Oscar's going to do some jumping again here. There's no easy way to kick this ball.
Seems like he's pretty good at jumping anyway.
Yeah,
So.
the only problem here is the distance he needs
He sure does.
to get over the 7 and the 9 and get down and hit the 1 ball and stay on the table. He's mentally telling himself that Johnny just made a nice safety play because he's probably going to Marseille this around the 8 and the 4, try to lengthen out how the rail plays. with the English, curve it a little and try to get further down the rail. Uh, he, he tried to play that with a fairly level cue, and he needed to jack up and Marseille a little to create a longer angle. Well, Johnny's got ball in hand, and he looks like he's going to go for the win right here, the 110 combination.
That would be something to do.
Yeah, he's made that.
Not a lot of clapping on that one.
No.
All right.
It's a little early for.
Yeah, it's way early for clapping. All right, here we go.
And your headphone also.
Well, we're working on that.
Okay.
We're working on that.
You're doing a great job.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm trying to hang in there. Been on the road for weeks and weeks.
Wow. You gotta love it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, we're back. Johnny Archer's going to break here. 1-1 in the race to 9.
No, it's 2-1, Oscar.
Oh, 2-1.
I don't mean to correct you.
Oh, that's good. I need some extra help here.
I just want the people to know the right score. That's all. Oh, 5. Wow, Johnny came very close to scratching on the side there.
No, he's not controlling the 1.
No. He's probably going to play a safety here. Bring the cue ball down where the 4, 6, and 7 is. What you want to do is create separation. You don't want to bank the 1 down near the 2 ball because it makes it easier for your opponent to get position if you don't leave him safe. So you create separation. At least the incoming player has to negotiate something that isn't as easy or as simple as it could be had it gone the other way. Johnny was fortunate there. He knocked the 1 over near the 8. He didn't get behind the 4 and 6 like he'd like to. Oscar's probably going to return a safety play here, either using the 3 or coming down near the 6 and the 7. I would say the 3 is the better choice. Once again, I'm wrong. He's gone down near the 2 ball, and he's made a terrific shot, folks. Wow, that's a great shot. Johnny's going to Marseille around the 2 and try to come off the rail and hit the 1. And he went a little too long and found the hole between the rail and the onto ball. Oscar has ball in hand. And there's nothing difficult about this run out. 2 to the 3 is the hardest position shot, and that's fairly easy at this level of play.
Nicely played shot there.
Yeah, he's in great shape to get out here. He's got a nice angle from the 3 to come down for the 4. Of course, we saw Johnny kind of mess one up, so nothing's a cinch in this game. But I like his chances here to get out.
Yep, got the early morning.
Yeah, for someone from California,
Yeah,
it's still 9 in the morning over in
sure.
California. So it's remarkable how well these people play,
It really is.
sleeping in strange beds, traveling around the country, the world.
Around, yeah, going in 13-hour time zones
Yes.
and still winning tournaments.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Well,
Shows
when
you
you're
that.
just that in tune with the game.
Well, they have the talent, they have the desire, and they find a way to win. These great players. Oscar is the son of Ernesto Dominguez, probably one of the greatest father-son
Sure.
tandem of pool players ever.
Ernesto's got a lot of knowledge, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I've talked to both of them, and Oscar, he's a terrific young kid. Used to be a basketball player. Didn't play a lot of pool growing up, but he's certainly come on. And it's great to see him and his dad with the same interest in life and doing well. He's just going to make the save, stop and draw it just ever so slightly to have a nice shot at the pennant opposite Connor. Oscar made the 10, and Connor had 3-1, and it all came from that beautiful safety play that he played on the 1 ball when Johnny didn't really play a good safety.
Well, I'm really surprised. I figured Johnny would run away with this. But
No, the early momentum is definitely in Oscar's favor here. But as we know, things can change in a heartbeat. The pace is more to Oscar's liking too, I think. Well, Oscar's broken a dry rack again.
yep, this table does not like the break. I'll tell you that much.
No, it's an equal opportunity table, it looks like.
It really is. Really is. Only the medium speed controlled break works. That's all that's working. Everything else, not working.
Well, I didn't get to play on this table, so, which could be good and bad.
That's it.
When you're in under those lights, I'll tell you, the tables heat up, the rails heat up. I have played on on the streaming table in other tournaments. Johnny made a nice
Beauty.
1-5 billiard there.
Nice shot.
Instead of risking the combination and possibly not being able to see the one ball after he made the 1-5 count, he made a nice billiard shot. It's nice when the players use all the different shots. You've seen Johnny's already made a 110 combination to win a game. He just made a 1-5 billiard. He's using the arsenal of shots he has available to him.
It's going to click off the 7. Oh, I don't like driving that 7 to the rail, but
well,
may
it's
have
better.
cleared space for the 2.
It's better that the 7 is on the rail than it. At least it still goes by the 9 after
Yes, it does.
he gets the 2 down there. This is a rack I think that Johnny really needs to get out on. He can't afford to fall behind 4-1 with this kind of a layout.
Looks like a tap out from here.
His last 2 times at the table haven't been good.
The 6 for sure clears the 9 ball. I'm looking right down the barrel of it.
Yeah, the problem is getting the 6 in position for the 7.
Sure.
He wants to make sure his cue ball, if his cue ball were 2 inches to the right-hand side as I'm looking at the table, he'd be in much better shape. He's probably going to draw this and play this in the opposite note. He's going to play it in the same pocket.
Huh. I would have liked to have been over on the other side of the 6 ball for that.
Yeah, well, he's elected to move the cue ball more on this shot and less on the previous shot.
He's got that moving balls to other pockets thing down. He just tossed that ball into that other pocket. I'm not sure what that does when you're moving balls that you're not even shooting in, pockets that you're not even shooting into.
Well, he wants to make sure the pocket's clear so the object ball doesn't pop out of the pocket when he shoots it into it.
On the wrong side of the table, though?
Well, maybe he saw it there and he didn't like it.
He said it. He's funny.
I've been known to do those things. Sometimes a ball catches your eye and you just...
He just does it because it calms him down.
Yeah.
Part of his routine. Some of the best players in the world are like that, real particular, real.
Yeah, we're
Maybe. Not sure what you might call
we
it.
have a lot of idiot. I like to call them idiosyncrasies. Idiosyncrasies.
Sure.
A lot of it is just nerves. Settling yourself down.
Oh.
He hit that shot real nice. He wants to hit this shot nice and clean into the pocket. There you go. It looks like he's going to be back on track now after a few early miscues.
Two to 3.
Yeah, the crowd's starting to wake up a little too. They're clapping a little more.
Yeah, we got a little golf clap there. Got a little golf clap.
Over on table 3, Shane Van Boney and John Moore are tied at 3 to 3, but Shane's at the table, and it looks like he will probably run out and take a 4 to 3 lead. He just pocketed the 7. He's got the 8, 9, and 10 left on the table, and he's in very good shape to get out from there.
And we are at Snookers if you're just joining us here in Providence, Rhode Island. One of the nicer pool rooms I've been to.
Yeah, Steve, if you saw this place in the beginning, he would have done well with Humpty Dumpty because he would have put him back together again.
So
This place was a complete disaster, and he's turned it into a beautiful pool room.
nice. Yeah, it's a really nice pool room.
He's an interior designer by trade. That's what he does. And
Nice. Ooh, look at that, right in the side. I've been seeing a lot of balls jumping into that pocket off the breaks.
yeah, it's a fine line between not, a lot of times Shane is incredible. He jumps the ball right back to the middle of the table more consistently than anyone I've ever
Sure.
seen. The only one I ever saw that,
Afferent.
well, Efron, yeah, but I saw Wade Crane, Billy Johnson,
Yeah.
and he was at Atlantic City, and he was breaking the ball. The cue ball was going up and almost hitting the light and coming down and squatting in the middle of the table.
Wow.
It was incredible.
That's awesome.
And he was making 2 to 3 balls on every break. And he was a phenomenal player. Unfortunately, we've lost a lot of pool players. I looked at my friend's page today at Facebook, and George Sansucci, his birthday would have been tomorrow. And what a shame.
Yeah, definitely.
Of course, Elvis's birthday was tomorrow too. So
Hmm.
I guess great people were born on that day.
Definitely.
Shane did get out over there, so it's now 4-3. Here we have Oscar. Oscar's shooting the 2 ball. Probably going to come back. So the 3 ball and hit a nice shot. Going to have to negotiate the 5-9 combination on the side rail. He wants to make sure when he's shooting the 4 ball, he's pretty straight on the 4 ball, and he can get up close to the 5 and 9, make it an easier shot. What you want to do when you're shooting combinations, like the one he's probably going to be shooting in 2 shots, try to get his. He's hit that a little too easy.
Sure did.
He wanted to be further out so he could just roll into the side rail and shoot the combination. Combinations are easier when you can see both balls and the pocket when you're lining up the shot. It makes it a lot easier for me personally to gauge what I need to do. Yeah, he's going to try to use the 7 to get himself back in line. Make the 4, have the cue ball, catch the 7 ball, and possibly get in line here, back in line. He's used the 7, but he went in further up the table. That was a great shot. That was a great shot. He avoided the combination. Sometimes mistakes lead to better things. But the risk factor there was pretty high. He's taking a little extra time here. This is probably the shot that's going to win the rack, and he wants to make sure he buries it. Looks like he's getting a little equipment change over here or something.
Now see how Johnny broke this rack, right?
Yeah, Johnny scratched.
Obviously. Because the 5 and 9 went right over to the side rail exactly where the last rack that he broke.
Yeah, he's
Pattern racking,
he's using, yes.
I noticed the patterns.
Uh-huh. If something you do increases your chances of winning a game, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's within the rules. When they wrote the rules for these games, they said the ball should be randomly placed because That's the way they thought in this game. These guys have made this game a science.
Yeah, they just put everything in the same spot.
Oh, Oscar made a beautiful shot here. He ran that cue ball right down the rail. That's a quality shot right there. Yeah, that five ball shot. What that tells me about Oscar is he's got all the clubs in his bag.
Sure does.
He's willing to follow the ball and draw the ball with uh, I'm a follow player. I like to follow the cue ball when I'm
Sure.
playing, 'cause, and I try to play the right shot the right way. But if I have a choice, I'm going to follow the cue ball. I make better decisions. I see shots better, and that five ball shot he made was proof to me that he can do it all. He wants to make the eight here, but and avoid hitting the nine ball. He may draw across table. If he follows, he's going to risk catching that nine ball. It's a tight squeeze going inside that and around it. Yeah, that's the way he played the shot. Had the nine ball been a further away from the corner pocket, he probably would have followed that shot. And he's made a beautiful position. He's just about straight in on the 10 ball.
4-2.
Yeah, he's found his groove.
40 years of cue craftsmanship. A state-of-the-art production facility. Revolutionary design. When you step to the table, unleash the fury. Precision craftsmanship. A player's cue ready for action. A cue with a sweet hit. A consistent hit. See the entire line of Fury cues and unleash your fury.
You only get to use your short jump cue here twice a set. And to use it here in this situation, there's no guarantee of making the one ball, and you're going to use up one of your jumps. Oscar gave it a quick look, and he's giving his shot right back to Johnny. Johnny's got his jump cue out. Evidently, 4-2 is far enough away. He doesn't want to sell out here, possibly. He's going to try to jump and make this ball. This would be quite a shot.
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
We got to approve that Grand Touring commercial.
Okay.
Between one of the games and commercial real quick.
Cool.
Okay.
Seminole /video /news video option.
Am I on?
Not yet. Okay.
Now Oscar pocketed the one, but he overhit it, and it looks like he can cut the two ball on the side here. He got pretty fortunate on that shot. He's trying to regroup and just get things going in the right direction again. Yeah, he had a beautiful thin cut on that two ball.
Really nice shot.
Avoided all the traffic and came down for the three. What these players try to do is once they have a rack like this, there's not a ball that needs to be moved, so they try to avoid hitting any balls unless they want to use it to their benefit to stop the cue ball, basically, so they'll be in a better position to shoot their next shot. But you don't want to disturb a rack that has the potential to be run out. You might tie up a ball yourself, and that's kind of suicide in this game. Might be something people want to practice more and be more aware of while they're playing.
Easy does it. That was the hardest shot for him to make. Was that last shot? This should be it for him here.
Yeah, he's just going to roll the 5 on the side here. Try to keep the cue ball in a nice angle and shoot the 6 in the opposite side pocket so he can roll over. Bring the cue ball over to shoot the 7 in the corner pocket. The 6 to the 7 is the only problem in this rack, and he's in good shape to get there. He would have liked to have been a little further up. He's probably going to shoot this shot into one side of the pocket, the high side. That way he can hold the line of the cue ball better.
Looks like he's okay here.
Yeah, he's done that. Quite a nice shot. That's another thing people need to be aware of in this game. You can shoot the object balls into different sides of the pockets to increase your chances of getting a better shot on the next shot. Probably a little sticky in here. These players seem to be stroking their cues a little more than normal. Try to get the stickiness off their shafts. But he's straight in the 10 ball. He's going to go ahead 5-2 here.
Five to two. All right, we want to thank Grand Touring Vodka too, one of the sponsors there. Sponsors of the Seminole Tribe, the Seminole Tour.
Well, Oscar just broke the second ball on the side, so evidently it does work now and then here. And he's got a beautiful layout.
Sure does.
He's got a great shot at the one to start.
Sure is.
And momentum is definitely in his favor. He's a little excited right now. He likes what he sees here. Maybe he was a little too excited. He could be in a better position to shoot the two to get position for the four. He's going to have to. I would. I know he's just going to draw it back and cinch the four. Cinch the two and then cinch the four. It looks like.
Cinchy. Ooh.
Yeah, he's
okay.
in,
He's okay. He's okay.
in great shape here.
He's okay. I didn't see that was the four there.
Yeah, he'll come back off the back rail. Little inside English. Yeah, he's hit that shot perfect. Oh my God, he rattled that five ball. Wow. He didn't leave Johnny much, but Johnny's grateful to be at the table right now.
Wow, what happened? What in the world happened? I looked away for 1 second. Now Johnny's at the table.
Well, Oscar rattled the five ball in the corner pocket. sometimes the easiest run-outs are, they look so easy, you become overconfident, and you don't take the time necessarily to make every shot. Johnny's probably, I don't see him cutting the 5 here into the corner pocket. What he's doing, he's taking a little time here just to be at the table for a little while and if Oscar's probably going to get back to the table quickly here. So Johnny wants to let him sit down a little and think about what's going on. It's just a psychological thing. Yeah, he did the best he could in the situation he was in. Of course, Oscar is probably still thinking about the last ball he missed, and he should have ran out the rack. Now he's facing another. He's probably going to let Johnny back at the table after this shot.
Hold on one second. They're not finding a day pass for Sunday. All they see is for Saturday. If you look at the chat, you'll see they're like, oh, I can't get a pass, blah blah blah. So, just wanted to let you know. Okay.
Oscar's playing a safety here.
See if he's good. I don't think so.
Well,
he's okay.
He's left Johnny a very difficult shot, and from where he was to where he is right now, he made a very good play. What you don't have to hit a home run every time you get up in this game. Sometimes you got to just take what the table gives you. And if your opponent comes with something better, you got to just congratulate him. These are two great fighters going at it, and
they sure are.
You know, they're going to land punches. You're going to hit them, and they're going to hit you. It's not going to be a one-way match here. I'm going to go out on a limb and say whoever wins this rack wins this match. I feel this is a very important rack right here. And Oscar broke. Johnny showed a lot of patience there, and he has a good chance to win this rack now, where he shouldn't have had an opportunity. Not that this is easy, but it's something he didn't expect. He hit that ball beautifully. He not only hit it with follow, he hit it with reverse follow to hold the angle for the 6 ball. Terrific shot.
Alex running his mouth.
Alex is an entertainer also.
For being 4 foot tall, his voice really carries across the room.
Yeah, well. He's entertaining.
Yeah, he is. Just don't start getting him beer. Start giving him beer. 10-ball delivery.
Yeah, this was a huge wreck.
Sure was.
5-3 now, Oscar. His body language isn't. He's not as excited as he was shooting that
Sure
one ball
isn't.
earlier.
What's the link again?
SeminoleProTour.com.
Oh,
No, SeminoleProTour.com/. And it's Grant. And I gotta find the, I think the Seminole Sizzle's in there too. We gotta get that one. Or not the Seminole Sizzle, but no, we don't have anything to sell. I gotta find the two commercials. So.
Take a look at Shane's match here with John Mora. Score now is, wow, 8-3.
Well,
Dan Heydrich said hi, Tom, on the chat there.
hi, Dan. I think a lot of the people I hang around with at World Class Billiards in Peabody on this pay-per-view.
Sure.
Howie Melts and Dr. Death.
See Bob back there in the background, one of the people that works here. Pretty cool guy.
Yeah, they've done a terrific job managing this tournament. It's incredible the way he reconfigured the room, put in all the grandstands.
Yeah, it's nice.
Terrific job.
Did that basically overnight.
Yeah, Steve, like I said, he would have been great for Humpty Dumpty. Oh, Johnny got a nice roll at the end there, it looks like. Although he doesn't have a good shot at the one. He did pocket 2 balls.
JR, you're working on that pass thing, right? Okay, cool. Let me know when you're done. They're asking me. Okay.
And Johnny's pushed out. He's left a kick shot on the 1 ball. I can't see Oscar trying anything here. Although it looks like he can maybe see the edge of the 1 ball.
You left Johnny
left
Johnny the run out.
Yeah, that was a very. I would have. It's easy to second guess people in this game, especially from here. But that was a very difficult. If you have a difficult safety play, why not give it back to your opponent? Yeah, by Johnny's reaction, he didn't want to hit that 8 ball.
Yeah, he's not. He's okay though.
Yeah, but he would have preferred to be on the other side of the 3-ball, so the 4-ball position was easier.
Sure.
Now he's got to do something to get back in line for the 4. The more you move the cue ball in this game. Shane Van Boney has just finished off his match with John Moore. That's the applause you're hearing in the background.
Smoked him 9-3.
Yeah, he can get on a roll, that guy.
He knows how to break on these tables. He knows how to break and run. He doesn't miss. So.
Well, he's an amazing player.
The only time he gets bad is late night when he gets tired.
Yeah,
and starts
yeah.
missing.
I mean, last night his match with Sean
It
Putnam,
was sloppy.
very uncharacteristic of both players.
Yeah, MN Shooter 1 says Shane can break better on the other tables. That's true. He's not breaking as well on this TV table as he is on the other tables. But I'll tell you, nobody's breaking well on this table. This table's got funny pockets.
Wow. Wow, he just squeezed that 4-ball by the 5-ball. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, this table breaks really tough. But like I've been saying all weekend, it only accepts the controlled medium speed break.
Well, it's hard to change in midstream what you've been doing on the other table.
It is.
It's difficult to recognize it. And then when you do make a couple of balls like Johnny made, and you're looking, you can't see the 1 ball or the lowest ball on the table. There's no advantage there either. Johnny's in great shape. He's got a nice triangle with the cue ball, the 8-ball, and the 10-ball here. So should have no problem getting in line for the 10-ball. He's come up short.
Sure did.
But these guys eat these shots up. If you notice in 10-ball, 9-ball, a lot of times, a lot of times you're shooting the 9 or the 10 around the center of the table because it doesn't move much off the break. And those shots are everyday shots for these players.
Simple, simple. All right, here we go. Grand Touring Vodka, grand debut of our commercial we made last night. All right, there it was. World premiere. Grand Touring Vodka, one of Seminole Tribe's great sponsors. I want to thank them a lot. Making these events possible. So everybody go out there, buy some Grand Touring Vodka. If you like vodka, try it out. Five ball. Missed it. Made the 6. And has no shape on the 1.
Wow.
He's not happy either.
He may be able to possibly hit the very edge of that ball, but no. From his reaction, it doesn't appear that way.
Need the answer? Go ahead.
I would say he's going to pocket the 1 ball off the 3 ball here and call a push out. The problem is he could end up safe behind the 3 ball. So he's got to hit it a little harder than he'd like to. And he's probably going to leave an open look for Oscar on the 2 ball. Although it would be a difficult shot.
Let me slide by you real quick. I gotta use the restroom.
I'm on. Okay, Johnny did what I expected him to do, and now Oscar's at the table. Probably going to play safe here. He needs to come with something good here because the last 2 chances he's had at the table haven't been his best. But being a true great player that he is, he's come with a nice safety play. Johnny's looking at a spot now. He's going to have to come, it looks like 3 rails. He's got a 3-rail kick here. I don't know if he can shorten it up that much. Might be better off going 2 rails. The weather conditions here, these rails are running sharp, so maybe he can do the 3-rail kick here. Yeah, but he's fouled. He moved the 5 ball with his cue. And Oscar saw what happened, and he's got ball in hand. That's a mental error on Johnny's part. I did the same thing last night that ended up costing me 2.5 games. Let's see if Oscar can take advantage. He drew back a little more. I didn't expect him to do what he did. He's going to be shooting over the 4 ball now. And when you get ball in hand, your next shot, you shouldn't be shooting over a ball. But he's got a reasonable angle, so he should be able to come across table for the 4 ball. He didn't hit that well at all. Again, when you start making mistakes in this game, it's sometimes it's difficult to right the ship. Oscar's going to play a safe here. Try to put Johnny behind. No, he's going to go back rail and try to come down table. So it's like using 10, 8, 5, and 9 as his protection. He needs to avoid the 7 ball here.
Yes, he does.
And it looks like he's going to go for a real thin hit and spin the ball off the back rail. No, he's looking the other way now. If he avoids the 7, he's also dealing with the side pocket, so He's going the opposite way. Probably going to draw this. Come down table. He's hit a nice shot. From where he was, that's an acceptable
I'll tell you what,
shot.
that was a good shot for sure.
Johnny can see the edge of the four. He can't do much with it.
That's great. This is it's really cool watching these great players here at Snookers. I'm enjoying my time here. This little slice of time here we're enjoying watching this amazing player, Johnny Archer. Probably one of the greatest players that ever lived. Put him up against anybody.
Well, there's two people on this planet that have beat me 9-0 in a race, and Johnny's one of them.
Amazing player.
And Rick Matarazzo was the other, and he's a local player. And he just got on fire against me one night, and I think I had 2 shots the whole set.
Spitting fire at you.
Oh, it was incredible. And he tells everyone he did that.
Nice. It's his big crowning moment.
That's all right. That's all right. He's not lying anyway. He's not making the story up. It happened. Yeah, I had just come back playing, and Johnny got me a turning stone, and I guess he had lost the year before, and he was a little upset about it. He's used to winning there. So he took his anger out on me the first match, and wow. I didn't even feel bad because I didn't get many chances.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to Larry Neville in probably the greatest set of 10 ball I've ever seen in my life. Shane played Larry, beat him 9-1, crushed him, ran 6 racks first. Soon as he got to the table at the beginning of the match, ran 6 racks on him.
Wow, that's explosive play. Well, Johnny made a nice shot there. The only problem with this shot is he's left Oscar a decent safety play. Yeah, and Oscar really needs to right the ship right now. It looked like he was ready to win another game, but with ball in hand, he only managed to run 2 balls, and that's very uncharacteristic of these players.
Well, this table's not playing the easiest. I mean, the pockets, you can stick your head in them, but
yeah.
If the cut on the rails isn't right, the balls are rattling a lot.
Well, the funny thing about big pockets is you start taking them for granted, and you get a little careless, and all of a sudden they're spitting back at you.
Yeah, I've been, playing on this table just so I can get kind of an idea of how it's playing, and it's nice, but you got to be real precise. Even though the pockets are huge, you're not going to get the shape you want. You're not hitting things just right. Not like a diamond where you have to absolutely concentrate so hard just to make the ball.
Yes, absolutely.
Here, like you said, we're taking it for granted that the pockets are sloppy, and they're really not.
Well, they look so big, they're not.
They do look huge. Just,
Johnny's hit that 4 ball a little thinner than he wanted, probably. Oh, not as thin as he wanted, because he's sold out here. This is the first match for these guys in the 3rd day of play, and they both know the importance of, and they're on the loser's side, so they're not as loose as they might be otherwise. Wow, that's a great shot right there. Coming through that hole, get in position. Yeah, Oscar needs this game right here.
He sure does. Nice stay down. Should get a good result from that.
Yeah, he's a heavy favorite to get out here. Again, this was another rack that either player could have won, and Oscar's come out on top. The safety play led to him. Johnny broke this time.
Also want to thank UniversalPoolLeague.com. That's one of the sponsors here. 6-4 in our race to 9 here at Snooker's Billiards. If you're just joining us, I'm Alvin with Inside Pool here with Tom McGonigal.
McGonigal, yes.
I got it.
Very good.
Being that I'm from Ohio, I can say that better. You guys over here, you got that
Well,
funny,
you
funny
have
accent.
to. Yeah, we do talk funny around here.
Uh-huh. I can't even understand some of the people here.
It's like being in a foreign country.
Yeah, they really have a really thick accent. I mean, I'm like, what? What? And the foreigners, people that are, the foreigners that have the accent too, then we have multiple dialects.
It's a very
over top.
diverse
Yeah.
community here.
Multiple dialects, multiple, it's very difficult.
Well, Oscar's broke dry here. It's amazing how different parts of the country
Yep, here on their
have their own little accents.
Providence Plantation, Rhode Island, was the name of this place before it was Rhode Island. Warwick was another one of the names that it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's the smallest state in the country, area-wise, but it's a great state. A lot of nice people down here. I love playing here.
Quite a lot of history in this area.
Yes, oh yeah.
I believe the Revolutionary War, the British brought all their troops through Providence on their way down to Yorktown, where General George Washington defeated the British. I know a little bit of history.
Yeah,
I do my homework before I travel to these
there's
places.
quite a waterfront here in Providence. People don't realize it.
I do my homework before I travel to these places, so I know a little bit about where I'm going to.
Oh, good for you. Good. And New England has been blessed with sports-wise. We've done amazingly well in the past century.
Definitely.
Every team, every sports team we have has won at least one championship. And we're spoiled up here right now. And there's some great pool players in this area also. We never traveled as much as some of the other people around the United States, because at one time we had the best pool tour in the country, the All About Pool Tour, which is now the Joss Northeast 9-Ball Tour. And we didn't have to leave New England to do what we wanted to do. We had sellout fields consistently. The Providence here at one time had 105 players show up for a tournament. And if you come in here, if you see the banners on the wall and all the Hall of Fame stuff, it's a beautiful facility. It's a pleasure to play here. And Johnny's breezing through this rack.
Sure is. Making it look easy. It's amazing how sensitive these players are to movements and.
Oh yeah, well, I was watching a program one night because I'm a jumper. I get down real low, and anything that moves, I jump. And it's actually proven that if something goes in front of your eyes that you're not expecting, your eyes are going to go with it. It's a scientific fact. And people that are watching these people play out here, they should realize that and try to, be as calm and steady as they can be.
I'm guilty of it myself. I'm doing these video productions, running around since I've been running the shot clock.
You may cost this is a $10,000 prize here. You may have cost them a shot that cost them $10,000.
Yeah, I've done it myself a few times. I'm
Of
sure
course,
everybody has.
it's not something you would do on purpose, but
No.
these guys are out there. They're edgy. There's a lot at stake, and they can jump and come off a shot, and all of a sudden, you don't feel as bad as they do.
Yep.
It's not going to cost you 10 grand, but I look at it this way. I don't have the right to do that.
Sure. Now Oscar's actually eating something during his match, and I don't agree with that.
No,
I really don't. I
Well,
don't think your body
well,
should
he-
be doing anything but playing pool.
well, he took a bite of something at least between racks.
And that's also it's a distraction. Your attention is going off the table, and I've noticed that's a big thing too. Players that are looking around and playing with their phone,
Oh
watching
yeah,
TV,
oh yeah,
they always lose.
Yeah,
Talking to the crowd, they lose.
If you're not there, you're not there.
I see thousands of matches, man. I get to observe thousands of matches, and yeah, if your attention's off the table for 1 second, you've already made a mistake.
Yeah, you're gonna
Look
probably.
at this.
Look at it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ow. He's in big trouble now.
It's called living on the edge, folks.
He probably would have rather that he scratched there.
No, 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 no. Scratching is the ultimate sin.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to get back on this ball.
Yeah. Well, he's looking for help from above right
yeah,
now.
he's in big trouble. There's so much cluster in the way.
Yeah, he's kind of hooked on the one ball. He's going to have to push out here.
KM Runout says, I think a power bar or something is pretty much the same as taking a drink of water or eating a power bar. I don't agree. I think that now you're asking your body to do digestion, and that takes energy. I mean, even the smallest thing. But I do a lot of fasting, so yeah, I do 5 and 6 days at a time with just water.
Wow.
So
yeah, Johnny's pushing out here. What you do when you push out is you try to leave the cue ball in a place where your opponent doesn't really desire what you've left him, and he can pass it. But you need to have a plan of what you would do if he gives you back the shot. Because that option is there for Oscar. He doesn't have to shoot. Johnny, if he gives it back to Johnny, Johnny does have to shoot and make a play on this one ball. He might kick back rail, try to pocket the one, and if he misses, he may not leave any. This is the shot. The Filipinos brought this shot to our country. They've played this shot forever, and they're very good at it. There's a lot of reward, and the risk factor, if he doesn't make this, he may not leave much.
see Oscar's talking to somebody off the crowd now.
Yeah.
Looking around, picking his teeth.
Uh-huh.
His mind is now he's looking down and he's doing everything but watching what's going on. I look for Johnny to win the match.
Well, I predicted that rack. That I was lucky to predict that. Possibly. Well, again,
See where he leads.
neither one of these players are executing
Okay. Well, he just gave Oscar a
that
free
well
gumball
at this
there.
point. Yes. Yeah.
Free gumball.
Are we looking at a 6-5 score right now? 6-4. 6-4. Yeah.
Take a look. 6-5.
6-5.
Boy, these guys just run out in 10 seconds. It's hard to keep track.
I thought it was 6-5, but oh my God!
See
Look
that?
at that!
Boy, he got lucky there.
Wow! Why
See
didn't
him
he
jump up?
Why didn't he reel first that shot?
He's eating his food, man. He's not
Yeah,
he's not
yeah,
playing pool. He's chewing on his food,
well,
doing something else.
I made a statement last night, and it looks like it's holding true again in this match. These players, the table is playing them right now. They're not playing the table. They're making uncharacteristic mistakes. Of course, you don't sleep well. You know,
You got that right.
he makes this shot. This is a major league shot right here.
Yeah, he made this way harder than it needs to be. See that?
Yep.
Just
Rattle,
what I'm
rattle.
talking about.
Rattle, rattle.
Now he's gonna go back over and eat his chocolate bar.
Yeah. I don't even like to eat between matches.
No way.
I don't. I usually generally eat a huge breakfast if I'm going to go play in a tournament.
Right.
And the rest of the day, I might throw a candy bar down or something like that. But
I just drink water.
yes, I drink a ton of water.
That's all I do is drink water when I'm playing.
You got to be hydrated, folks.
That's what your body's designed to drink. So. If I'm gonna eat anything, I like sushi. Sushi is a good food to play pool with because it's good for your brain. It's good for the thinking, in my opinion. And I always want to get to the pool room at least an hour and a half before the matches and not go back outside. Let my eyes adjust totally to the room.
Get everything out of the way. You may have to go to the bathroom. You know,
Just staying out of that sunshine.
The best prepared players are the ones that win. The people that run in 10 minutes before the tournament starts.
They don't do as well.
You know, they're in. Usually they're out.
You got that right. And I noticed last tournament, I've said before, Larry Neville, who won the tournament, was the first player in the room practicing when I walked in the door 2 days before the event set up.
Well, he was ready.
Fortunately, he ran into Shane Van Boning this tournament.
Oh my goodness!
And Brandon Shaw.
Wowee!
Well, here's another gumball. Let's see what Oscar can do here. See if he can get his concentration back on the table.
This is amazing.
Back into the match, Oscar.
I'm not criticizing these players, but they're proving they're human. Sometimes we watch these guys and they're so good it's incredible. And we kind of get caught up in how well they play, but well, this is living proof of sometimes you don't play your best, and sometimes it's just survival that gets you through a match and possibly loosens you up enough to go on a tear and win the tournament. Whoa,
Rattled it.
Whoa.
Another mistake.
Whoa.
Now he gave Johnny the rack.
Well,
Tie ball game.
yep. I think the crowd is somewhat in shock of some of the misplays that have been made in this match.
Yep. Oscar respectfully pulls all the balls out for Johnny.
The crowd is growing minute by minute here.
Sure is.
People in New England are waking up.
Yep. It's a pool player's morning. What, 2 o'clock? That's about like 9 a.m. for a pool player.
Yeah.
Early morning hours, 2 p.m. here at Snooker's Billiards. Everybody's just cracking their eyes open.
There's a lot of vampires that play this game.
Oh man, we were here till 2:30 last night, 3 o'clock the night before.
And it was like it was 2 in the afternoon.
Yep. JR and I were talking last night. We were up till like 7 in the morning one night in North Carolina, and we went to a hotel to stay, and they were up banging on the door at 10:30 wanting us to leave. I was hot, man.
Really?
I was hot.
Wow.
I was hot.
Well, Johnny's made that second ball in the side pocket, and it looks like no. Wow. Nothing's easy. Nothing. When it rains, it pours.
Yep. See what he's looking at here. Hey, he's got a pretty good jump shot here.
Yeah. The difficulty is reaching. Is he long enough and tall enough to jump over this ball?
Johnny's not a happy camper. But, I mean, if he can jump this ball and keep control of the cue ball, he's got a shot on the 2.
Oh, absolutely. But
2's right there.
I think it's if he moves the cue ball backwards, Oscar can jump over it. And it's just so far into the middle of the table, he's going to have trouble reaching and hitting down on the cue ball enough to pop it over this 6 ball.
He's about 6'3", so he should be able to.
The way he's looking at it, I don't know if this is a dramatic pause or what, but
Can he kick at it?
he could kick it.
It's so far from the hole. It's going to be hard for him to.
But if he makes it, what can it? I don't know if he'll have a shot at the 2 ball. He could make the combination and push out, pocket the 1 ball.
Huh. Now he's left Oscar.
Yeah, that's.
Oscar ain't having none of it. No, he's gonna.
No, Oscar likes this. A lot of these younger players, they've grown up with this stuff. I didn't know how to begin to jump a ball. They've been doing it since they were very young, and the younger you learn things in this game, the easier they are to learn how to do. You don't have the inhibitions. You're not afraid of looking bad. If he's going to shoot this, he's got the confidence he can do it. Yeah, he did it, but
Didn't do it.
he rattled it.
Sure did. He left Johnny the out.
Well, Johnny took a risk and left him a difficult shot, and it's going to pay dividends, it looks like. I'm sure he wasn't liking it, but seem to rush that one ball just to be happy to be at the table.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Johnny has to make this shot every single time. There's just no way he doesn't make this ball.
Yeah, but he's gone rail to rail to rail. You don't want to be playing off the rail on every shot.
Yeah, he's definitely got to get back into shape here.
Yeah.
It looks like he can just stop this ball right where it's
No,
at.
he'll roll over and come off the rail for the 4.
Yeah, that's always the better way. Come into the shot.
Yes, absolutely. And get off the rail. You don't want to be shooting every shot from the rail.
Okay.
It's mentally draining. You can just stop the 4 here and a nice straight shot at the 6. Yeah, the humidity, I think, is taking a toll on this. They're stroking their cues several times before they go into shoot. Johnny's doing his cleaning act here too, so that's usually when he feels good about being at the table. He moved the rack. Again, they're seeing things they shouldn't be seeing out here.
Oh, definitely.
Notice he used an open bridge there. I play with a lot of open bridge because I don't want that finger overlapping my cues and blocking my sight for the end of the cue. I like to look right down my cue when I'm shooting.
Yeah, Johnny has it split right down the center of his chin.
Yep.
Whereas some players have it over their right eye or
well,
left
it
eye.
shows that he doesn't have really a dominant eye.
Right.
He plays off of both eyes. Well, Johnny's going to go ahead here, 7-6, it looks like, folks. And Oscar can't be too happy about what's gone on the past several racks. He had opportunities to win more than one. And it's a game of momentum, and right now it's all in Johnny's favor. If he can break and make a ball and get a shot at the 1 ball, he'll probably close out this match.
Let's see what happens. I gotta go get JR. They're having problems.
Now, one good thing about this table, the balls seem to be racking well. Johnny Arch is coming to the table, folks. He's ahead in the match finally, 7-6. Taking his time. This is a big shot right here. Pocketing a ball on the break and possibly getting a shot at the 1 ball. Let's see what happens. Oh, he's hit it nice and square. He didn't make a ball. Oscar has a 1-3 billiard shot here. He's going to skin the 1 ball, pocket the 3, and hopefully keep the one-up table with to shoot it in the corner pocket that it's going to be going over near. This is a delicate shot. He doesn't want to hit the one too hard. Oh, he played safe. He didn't go for the billiard. Wow.
Okay. Getting our little issues squared away here.
He probably didn't play that billiard shot because of his situation with the 2 and the 6 ball. He'd rather get ball in hand and have a better shot at getting on the 2 ball. But he's let Johnny come back to the table, which, as we all know, anything can happen. He's probably going to kick side rail across. This is a difficult hit, folks. If he doesn't hit the 1 going in, he's probably going to hit the 5 and foul. He's made a beautiful hit.
Sure did. It's going to give Oscar a shot.
Yeah, he gave him a shot, but anything's better than ball in hand. Anything. Again, the 2 ball is still a difficult ball.
Yeah, the 2 ball's got some issues.
Yeah, it's probably harder now than it was before because the 6 ball moved a little. And from where the 1 is, it's probably going to try to come across table and play the 2 on the side.
Look at that shot.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
a makeable ball. He has to be able to make that shot.
Yeah, he's jumping up. Of course, when you jump up, as soon as you shoot a shot, a great pool player knows as soon as he strikes the ball and watches the flight of the cue ball, he knows whether he's missed it or not. And that's
instantly.
That's why you jump. You don't. Unless you're really fatigued and you're jumping up on everything.
Right.
Well, here's the sequence that's going to win the rack for Johnny. He's got to get on the 4 ball. If he gets on the 4, he's going to run up. The problem is trying to get the cue ball in between the 4 and the 5 without hitting the 7. He might be better off just making the 3, coming off the back rail and going between the 7 and the 8 down. It'll make things harder for position from the 4 to the 5, but it'll take the risk factor out of hitting the 7 ball coming over for the 4. Again, he had ball in hand on the 1 ball. He should have had a better idea of what he wanted to do.
Absolutely. Well, first match of the day, you're going to see this kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Really going to see this. These guys don't wake up till dark.
Well,
I mean, they really don't start playing good till dark time.
And who you're playing determines sometimes how you play. You know, you don't want that to be a factor in how you're thinking, but when you know you're playing a great player and a mistake can cost you the match, you play a little more tentatively a lot of times. It's respect. That was quite a shot, folks.
Sure was. Just barely missed that 4.
But again, now he's got to come across, pocket this ball, and it's probably the pocket that's playing the most difficult on this table right now.
Sure is.
And come across table for the 5 ball. I don't think he's going to kill this ball, hit it real hard, but he'll be happy to play another cut shot just like this one off of this shot.
He's going to land perfect.
Wow, he stayed above that ball.
See how that ball slowed down real nice?
Yeah, he stayed above that ball, folks. He didn't want to go near the side pocket and possibly scratch, so he went up and stayed above the ball. And now the cue ball's heading in the right direction.
Sure is.
It's nice when you have the game in front of you, and you can see your next play. Well, he stroked that nice. He's going to pocket the 7 and go around the 8 ball.
Nice.
Beautifully done. See, there he had the room to easily go around the 8 ball, so that's why he elected to do that. Try to get the cue ball going in the natural direction it wants to go after you pocket a ball. Makes life easier. Yeah, Johnny's going to be on the hill in 2 shots, it looks like.
Nice and easy. Yep. 8-6.
Yeah, momentum is really gone in Johnny's favor the last few games. Of course, we talk about time zones,
Johnny's taken 2 minutes to decide which balls he wants to put.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I guess there's an easy way to run them out and there's a hard way to run them out.
There's definitely a way to do it. He's a rack mechanic, that's for sure.
Too bad they can't figure out the lottery.
Yeah, no doubt. I think they're having problems freezing particular balls is what's going on. Because I noticed. Yeah, see, he can't get the balls frozen right.
Yeah, supposedly in
I was
this
just
room,
seeing this too.
They have a problem with the 8 ball in this room. It seems to be smaller than all the other balls.
Huh.
Maybe the batch of balls that they made at the time.
Interesting. The 8 ball machine was broken, huh?
Yeah. I grew up playing with all kinds of different balls. And the old Brunswick Centennials, I still have a set. They're over 50 years old and they still play very nice. The second batch that they made, they're not the quality of ball that the originals were.
Well, we're going to try to get a set of TV balls to take with us to the tournament.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. That was my goal in life. I wanted to shoot at a pink 4 ball. And I knew I had made the big time. I've been fortunate enough to do that. Unfortunately, my record on streaming isn't the best.
Those cameras make the pockets smaller.
Well, I've played Dennis Hatch. I've played Mika Reminen.
Oh, you get the giant killers.
Yeah, I had a bunch of cupcakes. But I did manage to finish third in Comet Billiards a couple of tournaments in a row, which got me on the big screen, I guess. It's a shame that room closed down. I used to love playing there.
All right, let's see what Johnny's going to do here. I think he goes at the 6 ball. I think he's going for the 6 ball. Yeah, Johnny goes at the 6 ball.
Yeah, you
see him
called
make
it.
that?
Beautiful.
I saw him doing that at Capone's too.
Yeah, it was a great call.
Usually they go on the other side ball towards them, but Johnny sends it the other way.
Well, he's finally got a look at a 1 ball. It's a thin cut, but he's going to look at this for a while. This is the shot that's going to win the match, folks. Probably.
Oh, you can guarantee he's going to look at it for a while. Johnny's funny.
Cutting this ball in is only part of the shot. Avoiding the rest of the balls
Sure.
and getting on the 2 ball.
Oh man, this is a tough shot.
Yeah.
It's not on the rail where you can go off the rail first into the
no.
one. He's got to play the slicer.
And avoid contact with other balls. Because he wants to go back off the back rail, come down table, and go back up again.
Howie Nineball says you're doing a great job at commentary, Tom. I agree. Look at this shot.
Oh,
nice.
Beautiful.
Let's
beautiful
see what happens.
Shot.
Cross angle. He's in.
Wow.
He's out.
Yep. That's a winner right there.
He's out.
Not only that, if he gets out here, that'll boost his confidence for the next round. Not that I think Johnny Archer ever lacked confidence. Thanks, Howie.
I heard a miscue across the room right when he hit that ball.
Yeah. I would have thought he would have done more with that ball. He did miscue?
No. It was next to us, but at the exact same time Johnny hit the ball, I heard a miscue over there. Tricks. Look at this shot.
Yeah.
Bink. Too easy.
He's feeling good right now.
Too easy.
He likes where he is.
Too easy. Hello? Easy. Easy does it.
I'm not trying to degrade anything or anyone, but what you realistically have to see in this match is Oscar lost the match. Johnny didn't win this match. Oscar lost it because he had more than enough chances to win. And sometimes those things happen. And that's when you feel your worst in pool, when you've had enough chances. If the guy just clobbers you and breaks and runs out, if you never had a chance to win, you really shouldn't feel that bad because you didn't beat yourself.
Oscar had some shots.
No, it's a shame because he's a great player. We all know that. Just this time and place doesn't seem to be his. He did knock out Mike DeShane, who's the local player around here who had the best chance of winning this tournament from someone from New England. And he got to play on the final day, which a lot of us would love to be in his position. Johnny looks like he's going to win this match, folks. Little extra time, why not? It's the winning shot. Yeah, he's got it.
Oscar has a lot of respect there for Johnny. He
Oh, yeah.
even cracked a smile for him. He was,
Yeah.
you know, he knew that he's honored to be here and play in the Seminole Tour. You know he is. So
Well, they were also teammates on the Moscone Cup. You know, they know each other well, and they're both great people. Pleasure to be around.
have a look at our crowd here.
Yeah, there's some faces in the crowd. That lady walking forward, folks, she bought 3 copies of my book.
Nice.
I can't thank her enough.
How do people find your book, Tom?
It's on Amazon. It's called Right on Cue. You can also go to my website, which is Tom McGonigal, rightonq.com.
Nice. All right, well, thanks a lot, and we'll be back here soon with another match with, I believe, Shane versus Brandon Schuff.
Wow, great match. I'm probably going to end it here, folks. I got to go home. I haven't seen my wife in 2 days.
Yep, time to go home, Tom. I appreciate your support and everything, and
Thank
you did
you
a
very
great
much.
job, sir.
It's great,
Appreciate it.
Great meeting you folks. Great being part of this tournament. I wish I could stay till the end, but I might end up in divorce court if I do.
All right, well, we'll be back soon with another match, guys. Thanks a lot.